dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. You're the one I want. Say you need me. How do I love? Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. How do I love? Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so say you need me. Don't let go. I know you feel it. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you should take it slow.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What y'all doing? We got some shit to talk, some belly laughs to be had. I know y'all seen some of the videos and some of the parodies that are being made. I know y'all fucking seen them. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Oh, damn, no. So, anyhow, have you guys seen this White Boy Lockdown Radio's parody yet? If you haven't seen this shit yet, it's fucking hilarious. And I don't know why I laugh so fucking hard because, you know what I'm saying? I really don't even get along with him like that. But, I mean, we don't fight or nothing. We ain't got issues. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't best friends and shit. But, holy fuck, man. Normally, I don't even watch his channel or all that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fuck with him. But somebody sent me his link tonight, right? And he did a fucking parody, and it, oh my god, y'all, the shit is fucking hilarious. He fucked up on it though. I'm gonna let you guys see if you can figure out where he fucked up on it at. But otherwise, here, let me get the link posted real quick. I want you guys to check it out and watch it with me because it's funny as hell, but here we go.
And I just have one question. Are you closer today than finding Sebastian than you were on day one? Now,
That's that first question done took me the fuck out because that's what that's what Tone to the Bone's been saying since he started. That's been his main question, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as he says this shit out of his mouth, I'm like, what the hell? Like, he's got to be doing a parody. Like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like watching it, and I'm like, oh god, he's gonna go into talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm watching. I was like, what the hell? All right, let me play this for you guys and tell me what y'all think about this.
Oh, me and Seth have been getting attacked. So we have created a GoFundMe. Okay. I have here for you guys the trajectory of
the green screen fail. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I could
Yes, I'm dead. I'm so dead. See, this is okay, y'all. This is the screenshot that I saw. And when I saw it, I told Queen, she
Bitch,
said,
I
that's a
fell
pair.
out. Meg got it. Look at Meg. She
Yep.
got it. She
Yep,
guessed
she
what you
got it in
said.
chat. I didn't hop up until I saw it in chat. But look, Queen, I saw this screenshot and she said, that's a parody of the tongue bone. I said, well, one problem is, I said, the dick's too big. I said, what the hell? Now,
Said, oh shit, look what good look. The one thing he fucked up on and got wrong was the size of
exactly.
it. The
And
size of it
another,
there, allegedly, in my opinion, only
Oh
in
my
my
god, this is
not a fact.
hilarious.
Not a
and
fact,
what?
just an opinion.
And white boy, if you're listening, the next time you need to add the sentence because
I,
I'm professional and above board.
yeah,
Y-
I was coming up to say that.
Yeah, yeah, girl. Cece knows all about this.
Said the trajectory.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Oh,
I noticed when he was looking face on, his pants were a little weird. I was like, what the hell? You know, and then all of a sudden he turns, I'm like, oh my God.
Now you're right. I will say that he should have taken Sebastian's name out of it. That's another
Yeah.
like
oh,
on some real
yeah, that's
shit.
not cool.
No, on some real shit. Not laughing, not funny, none of that.
Yeah,
Like real, for real, for real. He should have kept Sebastian's name out of it, and he should have
Yeah.
used some fake name or a different name or whatever. So I would hope he would go back and take or edit his name
yeah,
out. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the only thing that's like keeping it from being funny. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Right.
That's the only part I
I
really
didn't
did
know he
not
did
like.
that. Yeah,
And
Well, he
he
says it
couldn't,
in the first sentence because he's like, "Are you any closer to Sebastian than you were?" You know what I mean? Because that's what
yeah.
Tony says on the news.
Hmm.
So I think he should, like I said, to make it funnier and to make it like hilarious on another level.
yeah,
No problem, dog the bounty hunter. I do feel the same way though. It is fucking hilarious, don't get me wrong, but he should edit the name out. Like he needs to take out Sebastian's name and put like a fake name of some like
yeah,
or Sean or something, you know, like something
yeah,
other than Sebastian's name. Otherwise, he killed it with this. You know what I mean? If he
He
would
did.
take his name out, I think it would be great.
yeah. I haven't
And
seen it.
All right,
I
here we'll
just saw
play the
the
rest of it
screenshot of this right here.
because
That's
it's fucking
hilarious.
hilarious. It is funny, and like I said, if he would take his name out of it, he would have killed it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that would be
And he couldn't,
okay. Maybe I'll go check it out.
he couldn't make the boner any smaller because then we wouldn't have been able to see it.
That's true, but
I started laughing. I said, "Oh my god, the green screen fail," and all I could think of was, "Oh my god, he's like the parody of the green screen fail." And you know what I'm saying? Him saying that over and over again. Are you any closer to now than you were before when you first started? Because that's one of the questions he always says.
Mhm.
I fucking died laughing. I was like, "Oh my god!" But like I said, I wish he would have not used Sebastian's name. That would have been
yeah.
the only thing that would have been better.
Yeah.
Now,
But here, we'll finish.
one thing that would have made this better is he could have incorporated Betty's green dollar store dollar store
Courthouse?
plastic tablecloth behind
Well, you've
him.
only seen 33 minutes of it. You don't even, or
Oh,
33
okay.
seconds of it. You don't know what he's done. I don't
Yeah.
know what he's done.
Oh, okay. I don't know what
I
he's
only
gonna
watched part
do.
of it too.
Why
I
came
don't know if he used the green screen to be honest or not, but I know that this fucking with the green screen fail was hilarious to me.
I came up to say, talk about 3D coming at you.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Poke you in the eye with that sucker.
as well as some cease and
That's
desist
a
that we
poker.
will be handing out.
And then he's like, "Oh, and the cease and desist is that I'm gonna be handing out."
Oh,
Now,
shit.
there's been some YouTubers who have been absolutely just doing nonsense. Okay, I've been accused of having my penis out. We have been through the ringer over here. Okay, and we're not going to stand for this anymore. I'm telling you right now. So we have cease and desist going at it as of tomorrow, and there's going to be numerous people involved in this. Just so you know.
He's knocking over shit. He's knocking over shit.
All I can think of was the green screen fail where he's like, "That's not mine." That's not me. Tony said, "That's not me."
If he sits down in a chair and it starts typing, I'm out. I'm just saying. If that bitch can chat, I'm out. I'm just gonna
Fuck.
leave you two.
Oh Jesus, good God. Oh fuck.
Fuck.
What the
He did a good job at this.
He did. He
Oh, my
what?
cheeks hurt.
I know it.
We're not going to be stiff anymore. We're going to be hard. Okay. The soft approach.
We're not going to be stiff anymore. We're going to be hard. God damn.
It's just
I
not
just
working.
hate for laughing too hard.
And the attacks, we don't get.
Hold on, who's yelling?
Okay.
Who just yelled? Somebody's mic is loud.
It's almost like
Oh, God, mine.
death threats are coming in, and we're just not going to be going for this, people. So I want to name a couple things here with indictment here, but we have so numerous YouTubers will be involved in this, as well as TikTokers. Now, just so you know, real fast, me and Seth, we set this up here, this website here. So you can actually donate directly here to this website. Okay. Now,
did you just see you?
Holy
He
shit.
is the fucking cat. He is the fucking cat toy to point at it. He said, look what it says. Dick Talk Tony is weird.
with shit, I can't talk.
I'm fucking done, man.
He's getting a cease and desist. I guarantee it.
Watch how he smacks it with the cat toy. Watch him.
Just so you know, real fast, me and Seth, we set this up here, this website here.
Watch him.
So you can actually donate directly here to this website. Okay. Now, I'm unsure as if the next step that we're going to take in the situation, but what we have Dog the Bounty Hunter now helping us, so that's a plus. We have Nick the Hat coming in. I really don't fuck with that guy. I kind of hate on him a little bit, but we're getting the progress going. Okay. We're getting the progress going. Okay. So what?
One hell of a wiggle.
We're just going to be focusing right on laser in on the things that matter the most from here on out. Okay. Stiff approach, hard approach. It's the only thing that we can do. We're not going to be jerking around anymore. We're not going to be getting jerked. Just no more. Hands down, it was a green screen. There was a drone flying above. They put AI technology on me. Anybody could see this. Anybody.
AI technology.
There's a green screen fail. They put AI technology on me.
You know what Dick talks. Sorry,
I mean, how many excuses did we hear from Tony when this happened, you guys? Dolly announced it. When Dolly seen it, and he was like, "Oh my God."
Yes, that was hilarious.
He said, "Go to this link and hit timestamp 1012 or whatever, whatever it was."
Yep.
Oh fuck. Then look, when that Kayla came up, Kayla Ray or whatever, in the messages, in the text messages, I know Clue's probably got him too if she's in here still. She probably has the text messages where he's like, she's like, you might as well just say it, might as well tell him it's you. He's like, I'm not telling him it's me.
and he remember, I said, you know what, Dick Talk, what did the FBI ever come back with? I know that you and Delta had a 2-hour phone conversation.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what did FBI agent Delta have to say about those Nick pics?
Delta was the attorney. They said they called the FBI about this and had a 2-hour conversation with the FBI.
Yeah, they said tell people it was JLR. Bullshit, we knew damn well it wasn't JLR. Nice try.
Y'all know if Dick Talk's wife sees this, she's gonna be that's not Tony. I wish.
Right?
In my dreams.
I am done. I will. I'll go put it as video in chat because I didn't even realize that I clicked on buttons and fucked it up. Hold on. Let me get his link. God dang it. Gosh dang it. Fuck. Look at you guys. That made me fuck up. Close it out.
I'm
Open the
sorry.
Gmail.
It
Gosh
ain't my
dang.
fault. I blame Cheesy. Cheesy did it.
Blame me. I got broad shoulders. I can take it.
Okay.
I doubt he'll strike us for laughing like this. This is fucking hilarious. He ain't gonna strike us for this. You think he'll strike us for this?
White boy ain't gonna
No.
strike you.
He ain't gonna strike you. He
This
don't
shit's
like
fucking
me. He'd
hilarious.
strike
He better
me.
not fucking strike us, dang it.
He
I don't
don't
think
like.
he'd strike you.
I cannot even with this shit. This is fucking funny.
That dick.
I've seen people totally trash him and he didn't strike them. So
Well, I had to switch here to my Queen Bee because it's gonna knock us off with the little commercials on the other one. So, all right, let's get this back up here.
My head hurts from laughing. Damn it.
my cheeks hurt.
Well, that's what happens. I told you guys we were gonna have some gosh dang belly laughs tonight.
I love when he hits stuff off the table and the cup and the Coke bottle and
It's flying.
Like I said, I wish you would take Sebastian's name out of it. I hope he doesn't edit Sebastian's name out of the front of it and edits his name out of there, like does like a like a where he blurs it out or something, or uses a different name, like as like in a parody, I just don't. The only complaint I have about it is the name. Sebastian's name's in it, and I don't like that. But the rest of it is fucking funny as hell. All right, here we go.
Let's watch it. I haven't seen it.
I just wanted to give everybody a quick update of what is to come. It's been a long time since I can, and hopefully it will be an Anderson, but that is also a possibility. Okay, nobody's cleared. Nobody's cleared. Now we'll be going on Court TV later. All right, so this is Dick Top Tony, and guys, we have the GoFundMe. The smears have to stop. At this time, the smears just have to stop. We are not going to be going for this at all. Okay? Until the next one. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen his clip channel.
Somebody said something about his name's not in there, but his name is in there. He says his name right at the top, right at the front.
He said, I was so mesmerized I couldn't hear the.
Yeah, it's right on the screen. Somebody tried to say he didn't say his name, but yes, he did. He says it, and it's right across the screen right here. Look. When he repeats what Tony says.
Oh, yeah.
He says right here at the front, and it's like right at the very front. That's why I said I hope he can maybe edit that part out, and just because it says welcome to my channel, and it says I just have one question.
Are you closer today than finding Sebastian than you were on day one?
Oh, yeah.
People, as you know.
So he only says it right there. It's not like he says it a bunch of times. It's not like he's like, you know what I mean, going on and on about it. But still, like I said, the only complaint I really have is, that. So hopefully it's an easy fix and he can take that, Sebastian's name out of it. And then it'll be funny as, you know what I'm saying? It'll be fucking, because it is funny as fuck. I'm not even going to lie. I was laughing. I'm like, oh my God, we got to fucking have some belly laughs, you guys.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's gold.
Shelby Lynn says, oh my God, White Boys was the best. Yes, it was. I was eating rice when I saw this posted on YouTube. I spit my food across the table. I'm fucking done. As soon as I seen it, Rowan is like, "Oh fuck, he fucked up." I'm like, "Why? What happened?" She's like, "It's too big."
I just saw a screenshot.
Flutter said he should replace his name with the word integrity. Did you guys see where hold on, did you guys see where they did a news clip on Sebastian on the cease and desist letters? Did you guys see that? Yeah, the news picked it up.
Great.
So, well, you knew they were going to.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hold on, I'll go grab it. It's dog. He's like, yeah, these bullies are gonna get.
Oh God.
These bullies are gonna get what they have coming to them. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them where it counts or something. I don't even know what he says. He says something, but I didn't know he did another. He must have done a few interviews today or something, because this interview I haven't seen it. Didn't even know he did another one.
Like I said earlier, I've never seen a celebrity with such thin skin.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just odd, you know. It's just very odd.
Celebrities don't usually send out cease and desist except to like tabloid people or whatever, but I guess we could be considered tabloid. But
yeah, and that's for like really bad stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, that's like from, you know, kind of like the stuff Betty said about SF. That would get one. You know, but everything else, it's like they don't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh my God.
So yeah, this was like 5 hours ago. Okay, here, we'll pop this one up. And it says WKRN News, cease and desist letter sent in Sebastian Rogers case. Like, the news is picking this up. Are you serious right now? And look.
I'm just hoping for a positive outcome from this.
Since February, Seth Rogers has actively searched and advocated for his missing 15-year-old son, Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian went missing from his home in Hendersonville in February and has not been seen since. Earlier this month, Dwayne Chapman, better known as Dog the Bounty Hunter, and his team joined in on the search for Sebastian.
They bring an investigative team and they bring a legal team. And all of those things are things that were desperately needed.
Dog is also offering a $100,000 reward to anyone with information.
This is not the first rodeo for me finding a missing child.
But Dog and Seth say they have faced online threats that go beyond opinions.
It's really...
I'm still curious. Has anyone seen proof of these threats?
No. And they're bringing in an investigative team. Come on, like the FBI and Sumner County and the Secret Service and the Homeland Security and everything else wasn't investigated enough. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, after this, there's been several creators who are said they're done. They're not going to speak about Sebastian. They will not speak about it at all. They're done. So if they wanted people to stop talking about him, they got their wish.
Well, that I don't agree with that, because we still need to keep Sebastian's name out there. I understand they don't want to be talking about Seth and them, but to keep
they just don't want to talk about it at all, and I don't blame them.
I know, but it's Sebastian is getting hurt by his father again.
Yep.
You know, and I don't like that.
This is because of his dad. This is his choice. Ain't nobody else making these choices.
I know, but Sebastian shouldn't suffer because of it. That's my feelings.
I mean, hey, you can still clip and do your thing, you know. Ain't nobody stopping you. I mean, everybody's entitled to do what they want, but I mean, like I said, I just don't blame the ones that don't want to anymore either, you know.
No, I don't. I'm just saying that, you know, it's just sad that, you know, Sebastian has to pay for his father's sins, you know.
It is. I get it, cheesy. It is.
Yeah.
Again.
Sebastian loses, you know. He's the one that loses in the end. And that's sad. That's sad, man. All right, here we go.
bad. I mean, they have threatened, Seth's family.
What Lesniak is doing is he is issuing cease and desists with a copy of the federal injunctions attached as a warning shot.
The law offices of Joseph Lesniak, representing Seth Rogers, Tony Mathis, and Dog the Bounty Hunter, as well as several other individuals, cites 11 reasons for the cease and desist letter. Some of the examples include the encouragement of false allegations, flooding of false leads, undermining reward credibility, and interference with the search operation. Lesniak says going forward, he recommends social media users explicitly state that they are sharing their opinion, not fact.
We believe that this happened. My opinion is I allegedly, this is what I've heard. Those types of words then clue listeners into, okay, this is not fact. This is somebody's opinions.
Lesniak tells me continued legal action will be.
Which is why I said I have a disclaimer on every single live stream that says I am not responsible for anybody else's words or actions. This is nothing here stated as fact. Do your own research. Do your own research. Nothing is stated as a fact here. Nothing at all. It's all opinions. It's all everyone, it's opinions. It's not, like I said, entertainment purposes only. It's not stated as fact. Nothing here is stated as a fact.
Be dependent on the response of the recipients and what his clients ultimately decide.
We are going to take every single one of these online troublemakers, bullies, or whatever that is, all the way to the woodshed, legally.
If you have any information, you're asked to call Dog's Tip Line, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, TBI, or your local FBI office. Those numbers are on our website at WKRN.com.
You know what I didn't hear in that news report? I didn't hear the day he went missing, what he had on, his age, where he went missing from. All I heard was that, just what we heard. That's all I'm going to say. That's sad. Because that's what it's turned into. Sebastian was lost in that whole news thing, to me, in my opinion. Just saying. Sebastian was lost in that. Way to go. And in my opinion, allegedly and all the things, I've never seen a receipt of any death threat, any footage of people other than the city workers where it's illegal taking down those flares. I've never seen a receipt of this extra $50,000 that it's sitting in a trust somewhere. I've never seen that, but I'm not saying it's not real. Just allegedly, in my opinion, I don't know if it's real or not because I've never seen a receipt.
Like I said, I would think Dog wouldn't bow down to the $25,000. I'm sure he's got it, but the other one I'm not sure of.
I think it's a very messy situation to have placed themselves in. And in the end, it's only going to end up harming the missing child. That's my opinion on this situation.
Well, you've got local news now that's what they focused on with this story, and Sebastian was kind of an afterthought is what I got. But, I mean,
in my opinion, it looks like they probably sent this specifically to the news.
And, to me, in my opinion, Sebastian's been lost twice. He's lost physically, and now he's lost in this story.
Right.
Okay.
That's sad. But I'm gonna hop down because I gotta do some stuff and before I go night. But I'll be down in chat. Thank you for letting me laugh up here, girl. That was
Absolutely.
so fun.
That shit was fucking funny. I was like, oh man.
That was good.
It was
He
really
did a
good.
good one. Can we get a A minor? Can we get an A minor before I
Oh my
leave?
God, here we go. We'll play it. We'll play.
All right, before I go, I gotta get it.
Yo, Seth Rogers, I heard you like 'em young. You better not go to cell block number 1. Katie was a teen when you fell in love. Then you had a son. Sebastian go missing and now you play dumb. Now you suspect number 1. Wah, 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 wah. Done, you messed up. Wah, 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 wah. You done messed up. Now you're under fire for messing with a minor. You ain't like me. They ain't like us. They ain't like us. They ain't like us.
Fire! I'm gonna hop down.
Hey, Roro.
Oh my gosh.
They ain't like us. They ain't like us. You guys, this has been.
Is it me or did everything go blank? Or quiet, I mean.
Nope. It was a mute. Sorry. I couldn't get unmuted quick enough.
Yeah, I hope the creators, the bigger creators, at least put Sebastian's poster out there. Keep that out there anyways. Because you can't get in trouble for putting his poster out there. So if people can just post his poster at the very least, so his face still stays out there. The Sound of Silence. I love that song. The Sound of Silence. I watched this dog handler or whatever. He's a dog trainer or something on TikTok, and he always plays that song.
Mm-hmm.
I just like watching the dogs do things on there. I think he's selling his dogs or something, or selling his training services, but I like watching the dogs. The dogs that do that kind of stuff are just so awesome.
I agree.
He trains them to do with like soldiers and stuff and cops.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin is a canine with the police force in her state. And the dog is just amazing.
It's pretty cool to watch him work.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Rowena were saying the only thing he missed in that video was when he did it. He should have said he was professional above board.
He was an above board professional.
He said that my great aunt was still alive. I'd like to think she would take a switch to dog for real. Yeah. And I hate to take anything away from Dog because he came up from nothing. He was got in trouble, and I didn't finish his book yet, but it's kind of a hard read for me. But he came from nothing and built his way up. So bravo to him for that, and bravo to him for all the people he's caught. I mean, he is a bounty hunter, and he has caught lots of people, and he did bring publicity to this case, which I was very excited about when he first came on. Yeah, I used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter back in the day.
Only if there was nothing else on TV. Or it was after the bar closed and we were eating Taco Bell. I know that.
Me and my kids used to watch it. We enjoyed it, but like I said, that was back when, I mean, YouTube was a thing, but it wasn't like it is now. There wasn't as much to watch on there, but you didn't see the reality like you do now,
Oh, that it's all staged? Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, reality TV, you know what I mean? We didn't see it back then like you do now. And yes, it was all staged because it was all a TV show, but it was still fun to watch.
I guess, depending on your idea of fun, yeah.
That's something I watched with my kids. But I mean, it wasn't a reality, like, I mean, like I know somebody who knows like the Alaskan people and stuff, and none of that is real.
Yes.
Like the Bush people and stuff, they all lived in regular houses and stuff in town and blah blah blah, But it was amusing to watch, you know what I mean? Like a movie.
Mm-hmm. I am almost done putting all the little paper flames together for my cauldrons.
Oh.
Fortunately, I got a craft show this weekend.
Oh.
And they're little black paper cauldrons. They look like a witch's cauldron. And they've got flames on the side of them. And I'm over here trying to stick them all together.
Well, this is another parody that he did that somebody just sent me. It says, Born Betty's Wild Pantsless Body Cam Predicament.
Welcome to White Boy Radio. The video you're about to view is a parody made from an exploiter. What we do over here on White Boy Radio team, White Boy Radio, is exploit the exploiters. We bully the bullies. Are you getting bullied? Are you a product of cyber harassment? Are you being victimized? Contact me. White Boy Lockdown Radio at Yahoo. I'll try to get to the bottom of it. I can't save the world. But one thing I don't like is bullies and exploiters. So please, feel free to contact me. And always remember, don't be the parody. Enjoy.
Hello, Pancake Club and Coffee Club. You know what? I can't believe Magnolia and JLR. It's hella bullshit, guys. And with Sebastian Rogers' case, JLR is sabotaging it all the way. And I'm just so tired of this stuff. Okay, guys? It's going down and stuff. Magnolia loved him, okay, and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Coffee Club. It's the police. Hello, this is Betty. What? No, this is my free speech. This is my free speech. There's no domestic violence, no. No, there's no domestic. No! My pancakes. No! No, this is my free speech. Pancake Club, I don't know what's going on. JLR, I think he called the police on me because Magnolia. This missile.
So this is Bullhorn Betty not getting her letters or whatever.
Yeah.
What the hell? So he does some parodies, some different. Said Magnolia and started punching the fucking bag. Somebody sent those to me earlier today. I'm like, oh my god! When I was watching that first one, though, oh my god,
I laughed so hard. I see Magnolia posted a picture of herself on her Twitter, and she doesn't look like a crooked teeth fat bitch like Betty calls her.
See, I haven't seen it. Do you have it? Send it over to me.
You forgot Smush Nose.
I want to know what's going on with Dolly. He said he's done. He's just done. I don't know. Did you think he got papers?
You know, if he
Said he's
didn't,
completely done. He deleted all his Sebastian Rogers shit. He said it before though. So that's where I'm like, okay, you've said this before though.
and if he didn't, well, maybe he's preparing because he's afraid he might.
True. Look.
Huh. Wow.
Like it's gone. That's 6 months ago right here. 6 months. It's Madeline Soto stuff.
Wow.
Like he took all his Sebastian shit down. All, like everything.
I mean, it's possible he may have been preparing for it. And wasn't it for a hot minute that people thought, I mean, I thought somebody had come in and said that he had reported to a parole officer. So, God, is my mic being crazy?
Hold on. Nick said today that deleted videos won't be a protection. Who? So he must be talking about Dolly then, maybe? Because Dolly's the only one I know that deleted a bunch of videos and said he was done, right? I mean, I think more people did too, but I know a few creators said they were done, you know.
I mean, it's crappy that this is happening.
It's very pretty.
That's what I thought. She's very pretty. I was just saying, she doesn't look like the fat, flat nose, crooked teeth bitch that that Balloon Betty says she is. Like, how can you say she's
back little Skid Row? I can't believe what she said to SF. I'm fucking still blown about that.
Boy.
Did you hear what he said on Clue's panel as like a response to her?
Yeah. I got a phone call. I didn't get to go through the whole interview yet.
And damn, BHB's back to hashtagging the Chris Proudfoot, Katie Proudfoot.
Doesn't she have court coming up this week?
Yeah. Back to hashtagging their names in her stuff again.
She doesn't have court with them this week.
Right. She has Queen this case, right?
Yeah.
No, she's got court the 23rd with me, yeah.
Yeah, next week.
Monday.
That's Monday.
Yep.
Said she was getting her paperwork finished up today to send it in by this afternoon. I was like, what the hell paperwork are you getting done? An idiot.
Probably the shit for court, you know.
Oh, I thought she had everything filed.
If she got in trouble for hashtagging like she claims she did, why the fuck would she go back to hashtagging their names again?
Right. Because she believes it's her right. I suppose all this talk about defamation and everything, she doesn't think it applies to her.
Well, the order was very clear in what it covers and what it doesn't cover. And the judge explained that it covers what it covers, and it's very self-explanatory. So let her keep playing.
Yep. FAFO.
Or as she says, the FOFA.
I was just going to say that. After I said FAFO, I was like, oh, I should have said FOFA.
Fuck out, find around.
She's trying to be cool.
She
got it
just couldn't
wrong.
figure out the letters, so she said FOFA.
Yeah. And she said it with authority too. She really thought she was something saying it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's see. We'll go laugh at some of those videos because I know No Wire Hangers dropped a couple. Hers are pretty good. They were funny. We need some good laughs, man. We need to laugh, you guys. I'm so sick of this fucking shit.
That's right, Dawn. Her DNA, not an NDA.
Okay. This is a good one too. It says all above board, and then it says Bullhorn Betty liar, Don Wells receipts and drama. She says that she's never gotten anybody fired. She's never done anything bad to anybody. I beg to differ.
Oh, Jesus.
Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing.
I have these things called receipts, right? I dislike a few people. Some I dislike a lot more than others. And it's very hard. Even Don Wells and Candace Bly, I do not hate. I greatly dislike. I think that they've done terrible things to their children and put their children in harm's way on multiple occasions. But I don't hate them. And I would never allow hate to overcome me where I do hateful things. The things I've done have been all above board. A lot of people twist and turned what was truly transpired, and it's kind of created a life of its own. So I want to make sure everybody understands. See, people out there say, we got Don Wells fired from his job. We did not. That
You did, and you bragged about it.
is factually false.
You guys don't deserve to have jobs. Then fire him from the job. Fire him from the job. Then fire him from the job. Fire him from the job.
I mean, it's one of the things where I guess that's your builder, but I mean, if you're working, you're not. It's out here screaming. It's going to make it a public nuisance. Well, if I don't be out here and screaming and carrying on, I mean, it's one of the things we told y'all can't be out here yelling, just so y'all know. Because if you're out here yelling and making people got to turn their heads, there's a law of this sort of conduct. If you inhibit the unlawful activities of the public, and that means even if you're out here screaming and somebody stop what they're doing and turn and looking because you're out here screaming, yelling, that's technically deemed disorderly conduct. You can technically go to jail for that and be charged with it. All right.
We love her. You don't even know her birthday, Dawn.
What are we supposed to think?
You never once went out. You never looked for her. You never got out.
Why isn't she out there searching for someone?
Every day. We've been right here watching everything you're doing. Him being fired from his job and being able to take money away from these despicable people is perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. I'm not losing any sleep over it. This was what I wanted to accomplish. It's accomplished. They are now officially no job, no money.
We are all finished here.
Good job, team.
A little bit victorious. We definitely didn't want to get him fired. That
was my. Are you kidding me? That was absolutely my intention. To cut off the finances of the snake. It's like cutting off the head of the snake. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely perfectly fine with him being fired. It's like,
Yes, I have these things called receipts.
Yeah, I
Yes,
wanted to cut off
ma'am.
his money even though he had child support to pay for them boys.
And we stay
Yeah,
with
you go right.
Go ahead.
But yeah, you go ahead and do what you do, you know. They thought it was so cool to cut off his money supply. Well, that was money that
Oh,
needed to go
they
for
was
his
doing
boys.
big things, didn't they? They thought they were doing some huge things by cutting off his work.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes, such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing.
Okay, so Wakey says, Betty, to be fair, you didn't even know Seth Rogers before this, and you don't actually know him, do you? So whatever your agenda is with your newfound friend, I would like to say it on here. What are you talking about? I'm looking for his freaking kid, you dumbass. I have to be buddy with families now to advocate for their child. My newfound friend.
Mind you, this is the first and only family that's ever worked with Betty.
Yep.
Ever in the last 4.5 years that she's been on here, and look what's happened in this case. Look at the lawsuits flying. Look at the cease and desist bullshit going on. In my opinion, it's a bunch of craziness. It's just a bunch of drama, in my opinion. Really, it is. I mean, solely in my opinion.
And that's about when it all started, was when she came on the scene, when she started getting buddy with Tony and them.
Yeah.
Do you think we're in a freaking sandbox playing patty cake? What is wrong with you? You guys got some real messed up. Please go to the doctor. Get a pill. I know that's what all you crazy people do these days, right? You have to go to the doctor and get a pill. Quit being so cray-cray. You're acting like you're an unhinged person that has no common sense. Okay? At least people that are on my channel that suffer from mental illness, they go and take care of themselves. They go to the doctor. They take their prescription as prescribed. They do the therapies as requested. They try to live a normal and adjust themselves in life. There's a lot of people out here that have unchecked mental illness. This is becoming the major call for the people. It's no more than gun violence, right? It's mental health.
Wait, you don't say. There's people out here with unchecked mental health problems? You don't say.
Right.
That's a little rich there.
Ring, 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 ring.
Awareness. Why? Because there's a lot of mentally challenged people in this country that have all kinds. I don't know where the mental illness is coming from. Let's all talk about it. You know, it's a touchy subject. I'm game. But let's talk about it. We have a lot of unhinged people in this country, and I can guarantee they try to say, "Oh, she's so crazy." Well, you know what? I can guarantee I'm very sound mind and body. And here's why. Because I have been put through the ringers and I'm still standing and I'm not in a padded room. I guarantee half the people out there that talk smack about me, if they had to deal with half the crap that I had to deal with, would probably have had a meltdown and probably wanted to unalive themselves. So I don't want to hear that I have mental illness when clearly you're the one with the problem. And it's so unhinged that you would literally be over here watching me when you clearly don't like me, and you continue to watch me over and over and over again. Normal people don't do that, okay? Normal people, when they don't like something, they change the channel. That's what normal people do. So if you're not doing that, you need to ask yourself why. You might be having some mental health issues that are unchecked. Maybe you need to go to the doctor, speak to a counselor. But one thing you don't do is come over here and be snarky or imply something that's good and make it into something that's bad. You don't get to do.
Says the woman with 3 ROs and a 4th one in the works. Okay. Wishful thinking, happy woman says everyone look at the clown Betty. A real joke.
Oh, this is glorious.
Hold on. Did you just say something?
I said this is glorious.
Oh yeah, your mic is so low. And we got feedback.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll sit down. Have a good night, guys. I'll listen.
What did she say?
She said she was gonna sit down and have a good night, guys. She's gonna listen.
Is it my mic? Is my mic is it messed up?
It was her.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because her mic was down low to me. Maybe it was just me.
Because the last time you paused and said something, I thought I heard her say something, but I wasn't sure. And then
Yeah, that was
And
odd.
this time
That was really weird. I thought I heard her saying something, but then
But
she
she
was,
didn't. She didn't have to get down. She could have just restarted or something.
yeah, that was all right.
Do that. Not on the back of this child. Shame on you. Shame on you and all the people just like you. You make me sick. You're the problem here on YouTube, not me. Not my people here. You are. So please start doing better. Please start doing.
She said some please start doing better. Girl, bye. Cut your shit.
I don't have parents of a victim suing us.
Exactly. Dang. Well, she's got a. Well, I don't think she's being sued by the parent. Is she being sued by a parent of a
Well,
victim?
no, I mean the ROs. I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yeah.
Misspoke.
I was like, hold on. Did somebody serve her? And I didn't know about it.
No, sorry, I
Bitch,
misspoke.
hold on. Did she slip that in and nobody caught on to it?
No, I meant the RO. Sorry.
You're all right. Has Molly been going over here reviewing Bullhorn again?
Oh my God. It's funny. She's been reviewing her.
Yeah,
It's,
here.
you know, I can't stand Molly, but it's funny watching her review Betty.
Some of the shit she fucking says, man. Oh my God. We're about to turn this on because it's fucking hilarious. We need some good laughs anyways. We're turning this shit on. She said Bullhorn Betty showed up at one of her Patreon's house and tried to stay the night. Bitch.
When did she do that?
I don't know. Molly's talking about it right now. Here, let me back it up a little bit.
So much support up there. Now I know for sure, for realsio.
This is the Kool-Aid channel. Let me go grab her link too.
That she's one of those people that will stay at someone's house. I personally won't. Normally I won't stay at someone's house. I'd rather just pay for a hotel. But she'll take you up on it. Did you know she showed up at one of my Patreon's houses? Uh-huh. Can I stay here? And literally, bitch calls me up and goes, yo, Lauren Betty's fucking here. And she's like staying at my house and like, she's going crazy. She's like, he talked to her. She was like, she's going crazy because Queen Bee and JLR is trying to ruin her life, blah, 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 blah. She said
Queen Bee and Bullhorn Betty are trying to ruin her life.
Queen Bee and JLR. But yeah, that must have been recently because that's when she started that. Was
What
recently.
The fuck?
Wow.
What up? Oh, what up, B-dubs?
What's up, man? Where'd you get your accent from, bro? Come on. You be real.
The fuck you talking about accents? Where'd you get your accent from? Bruh?
2 weeks ago at that great turnout motorcycle. Did you guys know this? She said there was a great turnout. I think I counted at most four. She said that they love her. Exactly. Then why are you scared? Because I'll tell you one thing. I was very open and honest about Savannah. I was like, shit, I'm scared to stay here. Fucking all the trouble that she caused with the police. I don't want to be set up by the police. Fuck that shit.
Sounds like we'll need to find out, but it sounds like somebody is threatening him and not just lawsuit, threatening.
Just so you know, from what I do know, this whole thing is going like back and forth with these lawsuits. There's like all these death threats being sent to like everyone. I don't know if you guys knew this. Okay, I've been doing this kind of stuff for a real long time. I don't think anyone's ever really sent me a death threat. Just saying.
To ruin his.
Yeah, I want to know where these death threats are coming from, bro, because I've never gotten one either. Never got one, never seen them, never seen proof of any. I don't know who the fuck who's sending these out. That's what I want to know. Who's fucking tough as hell that's sending out all these death threats.
Right.
Because
And you think we'd see some proof. Somewhere.
Right. You would think somebody would post something, but all we're doing is hearing about a whole bunch of bullshit. There's no proof of any of it. Haven't seen anything posted. Nobody said anything. No proof has been put up. Nothing.
Right.
So we're just supposed to believe what folks say around here? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. That is not gonna happen.
Life. And so I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a state of deja vu / a twilight zone. And come to find out it's the same people. And I'm just like, do these people, like, where is law enforcement? Are they this incompetent that they cannot see this? That they truly believe these parents, these people are victims? Do they have any clue what these people are doing to other people? Everything that they're writing in affidavits is exactly what they're doing, literally, to other people. And I'm just beside myself. And you know what? I keep thinking about Sebastian. I'm thinking, if these...
Okay, it's now obvious to me, very obvious to me, that she is watching my lives because I said that...
My name's Susan. I'm a nurse practitioner.
She's accusing everybody else of doing exactly what she's doing. She's listening.
And I live here in Pennsylvania. What I love most about Pennsylvania is the community.
She keeps eating the chicken in other cases, but getting back to the breaking important to these people. That's what I would like to know. When is Sebastian going to be number one in this situation again? Because you know what? I'm not putting tape over my mouth. I mean, everybody knows where I live. If they feel like what I'm doing deserves to be put in jail again, come get me. But this is getting freaking ridiculous. We have a right to criticize. These people were the last one that saw a boy in the flesh and did.
Well, you scream, come get you, but then you hide and lock the door and go to your mom's.
Right.
So what are you talking about, bro?
And I can't believe Molly doesn't have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't, but...
That seems odd.
I mean, yeah, it does.
How do you live without it?
Because you would think she would.
Oh.
B-dubs, what you doing in my backstage here? What you got going on, sir? Are you back here, big dog, having a whole ass fucking conniption fit? What you got going on? Let me put this up here. What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
Nothing going on. How are you doing?
I'm all right, man. What's up?
Good. We can talk a whole bunch of topics. We can talk a whole bunch of topics. So we should probably just hang on and talk a whole bunch of...
Hey, your shit's cutting out, bro.
Yeah, all right. Hold on.
Fucking around and shit. You've been drinking, huh?
Yeah, you're damn right on that. You're damn right. You're damn right. Yep. Hold on. Yeah. What do you think I've been drinking on, bro?
Some liquor.
Be real now.
Some hard liquor.
What do you think I've been drinking on? Dead wrong.
Some Bud Light.
There you go. Close enough.
Some Budweiser.
Good, close enough. Fine, whatever. Let's talk some topics. What do you have?
Oh, spill the fucking beans, man. Tell us what's up. What you want to talk about?
Well, you can talk about whatever you want, bro. I don't want to be I'm not the star of your show.
You came up here. I mean, what's up? What you got to talk about?
Let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about Diddy. You got Diddy's your first topic is Diddy. Then we'll go there.
Oh fuck!
First topic.
All right, let's go there then.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, you want to go there?
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think?
Old dirty bastard! I didn't know he was that fucking dirty. That's for sure. I mean, I knew he did some dirty shit, but I didn't know he did some shit like that.
Okay, like what kind of shit are you talking about? Because I've heard some things, but I want to hear you say. This ain't my channel, bro. You gotta say what he did.
Considering he had like 1,000 bottles of motherfucking baby oil, Jack. Damn, you coughing loud as fuck. You smoking some herbs. If not, you need to go get some medicine.
Don't worry about.
Hold on now. Fuck. All right, what'd you
Don't
say
worry
now?
about me. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. You just don't worry about me.
Well, you just here. Look, you on my motherfucking nerve already, bruh. You got to go because you can't carry on a conversation, Jack. I was gonna try to be nice to you and fuck with you, and you know what I'm saying, talk to you for a minute, but
yeah,
you can't carry on a conversation, bro. And I ain't fucking with that, weirdo.
No.
Stop being a fucking weirdo.
Conversation is two ways. He had to have some input too.
Right, sitting here asking fucking weird ass questions and shit, bro. Be fucking normal. You want to come up here and fucking talk, man? Be normal and shit. What are you doing, dog? What the fuck?
Right. So we meet new
bruh,
friends.
bruh. Do I look like a man here? Does this my picture, bruh? Do I look like a dude, bruh? I sound like a dude, but do I look like a dude? All right, then. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I saw this little kid.
You want me to sit here and be like, ma'am? Every time you say bro, I'm gonna say ma'am. You say bro,
It's
I'm
your
gonna say ma'am.
channel. It's your channel, bro. You do what you want to do.
I know it's my channel, man.
Stop it.
I got you.
Stop it. Don't cut me off. It's
Okay,
just
well then
stop.
stop being a little bitch.
Just stop it.
Stop
No.
being a little bitch.
That cause that ain't.
Yeah. Stop being a little bitch here. How about this? Let me go see you. Go sit your ass down, Jack. Cause I'm about done with you, man. Back to it.
Here, and they're trying to silence every one of their critics while they're paying people to trash Seth and set up this situation where nobody can defend Seth. Everybody's got to be so nice to these. I'm not being nice to these people. These people have some damn explaining to do. And then to silence more people. Why? Because we're all following the leads, and the leads are leading us to the same place. And we got Tweedledum and Tweedledee over here saying they're detectives, and they can't see through the bullshit. Excuse my language. Pray for me. Which reminds me we need to get daily devotional out. Let's all sit here and bow our heads. Pray for Bullhorn Betty to come out, okay? Because we're gonna have to start the swear jar again. I went off the reservation with the cussing, okay? We're gonna have to start the swear jar again.
Start a swear jar again.
Yeah.
Shit. A fucking swear jar.
I wonder who she's devoting that swear jar to this time. That
Her pocket, allegedly, in my opinion.
Right. Well, the other one was supposed to go to Jennifer Santinello, and she kept using it for wash hair.
Jennifer said she said that she never got any money, from my understanding, allegedly.
Right.
Since we have to put that behind everything or in front of everything.
Yeah, in my opinion.
Make sure that the state is fact. Okay, we won't state nothing as fact. That's for sure, Jack. And nothing as a fact over here.
I'm never going to speak with authority again.
Say it again. We'll say it again. For the ones in the back, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
I'm never going to speak with authority again.
Fuck that authority. Slash it out. Come on.
I gotta remember which words I can use. This is getting ridiculous. And it sounds like people are following this through. And every time people follow this case through and are brainwashed by a bunch of idiots that call themselves professionals, right? It just seems to me.
Right. So you're sitting here bitching about free speech and shit. Why motherfucking folks are sitting here trying to sling out cease and desist orders. Okay. Sure thing.
That
look,
there's something that's
notice Molly's gone now.
Right.
She gets up and lets it run her mouth. Look, she finally comes back with a bowl of fucking popcorn.
Highly offensive. So let's say this. Okay, so anybody that criticizes, you're gonna go to jail. Okay, you're gonna find a way to throw your butt in jail if you don't bow down.
Did you guys hear what she just said? Did anybody catch what she said? She said there's all these threats and to punch me in the face. And these people are there to silence Betty. From what I know, I'm the only person that said that I hope that you get arrested and I hope you get punched in the face. That was me. So I think you're trying to insinuate, Abby, what is she going on about? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Easy. Hey, Kimmy. Susanna. She's going on about being threatened and silenced. Listen, that was me with the punching in the face. I think you're all going to get punched in the face. And I think you know you're going to get punched in the face. If you didn't think you were going to get punched in the face, then you probably would have stayed the whole week. And all your supporters would have stayed, right? But all these people that love you so much, no one invited you to stay with them. Why? Because it puts a bullseye on the back of her head, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Did you hear her just say it? She just said it. Punch her in the face.
She sure did. She said it herself.
Yep.
Who else is talking about punching her in the face? Anybody else? I'm just asking in the chat. Is anybody else talking about punching this woman in the face except me? Who's me? I'm not down there. You don't gotta worry about me, girl. I just want to watch.
I was gonna say, and I don't think Molly would either. I mean, she might have been talking about. I didn't hear her say it. Maybe she did. Did she? Have you heard her talking about punching her in the face or get her?
I don't. I don't really watch her that often, so I haven't ever heard her say that.
I haven't either. That's not to say she didn't, but no, it's not popcorn. I don't know what the fuck she's got going on. I don't know if it's ice cream or salad or what the hell she's got. I don't know. Oh, I guess it looks more like salad there. Oh, this is from 9/12. So this is a few days old then. This is a few days old, like a week old.
Oh. I was going to say, she was in a different outfit today.
Well, yeah, I was going to say she's been reviewing her and then not, you know what I mean? Swapping on and off. She got into, she dipped her toes into the Sebastian stuff and then jumped right back out. I think right after she said something about the father. This one's from 12 minutes ago. This is, like I said, the Kool-Aid channel. She's got all kinds of cool stuff on here. She's got all kinds of clips on here. I'm going to keep dropping her link in the chat so y'all can check it out. Because she's got all kinds of different clips.
I posted a funny little
Everything's
clip.
What, baby?
I posted a funny 26-second clip from today in the back. I don't know if it'll work, but I put it in Discord and then I copied the link from Discord. So I don't know if you can play it from Discord or where you play it from. I don't know.
We'll see if we can play it from here. I don't know. Sometimes the sound acts funky, but let's see if we can get it up real quick. Okay, tell me if you guys can hear it playing.
And you know what? Very much so.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? Very much so. Very, very. Oh, I thought that was poop on her pad. It's her mouse. I just got her a new rug. I have 3 of the same exact rugs. So I wash them every 3 days because I don't want anything stinking. And the potty pads are great, but sometimes she gets a little close to the edge.
Then fucking wash the inside of the crotch of your legs, please.
So I got 3 pads. I got 3 rugs here, white rugs. And so I bleach.
Said then wash the insides of your legs, please. I'm fucking done.
I thought that was hilarious.
Molly's so fucking petty sometimes.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I caught that one. I had to clip that. That was funny.
Petty little bitch.
Really gnarly lately? Is she acting gnarly? What is this? Oh, there is some. Okay, I got right.
What part of the country or world you are in? We're having some of my handy dandy chili. Look how good that looks. It tastes so good too. It's lunchtime, so I figured for all my worker bees out there, I'd have lunch with you. I have not had a very good morning. I can't.
Look at Molly's fucking face, dude. I cannot help it. Jesus gosh, man. She is fucking funny.
find my keys. I went to go find, I was going to leave here for a few minutes to go find vape juice. And I have managed to put my keys somewhere in this house. And of course, not driving my car in almost 2 weeks. It's a problem. So I remember when my mom came to pick me up, I was looking for vape stuff. And I remember going out to my car and checking, and it wasn't there. And I remember locking the car up and bringing the keys back in the house. But I can't seem to find where I put my keys. And for whatever reason, I think they fell behind the bed or during the couch. So in my pursuit of trying to find my keys, I found a package with a brand new vape in it. So I'm good until at least 3 days. So hopefully I find my keys within 3 days. But the problem is I'm supposed to go over to my best friend's house tomorrow. And without keys, I can't drive. And I checked my car and they're not in the car.
Oh, big back bad. She wants to have lunch with all the worker bees. Well, baby, you got to have lunch with the queen first, baby.
Right. Who doesn't leave their
Come sit down at the table, my love. Let's have some lunch.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Stephanie. It's nice to see you. My day's going okay. Could be better if I found my damn keys. Excuse my language, but keys are driving me nuts. The one good thing about chili is I prefer not eating it the same day that I make it. Because when it sits and marries in the refrigerator overnight, it does something to it.
And they're both sitting there eating shit at the same time.
Molly's eating out of a goddamn serving bowl.
Oh my God.
It's so much more flavorful when you heat it back up. Anyways, how many of you guys got a chance to watch the video of the interview that Dog the Bounty Hunter, along with his attorney, Seth Rogers and Tony Mathis, was on their show? Now, Seth did have some audio issues and was unable to speak until like really late. Like he just had like 2 minutes, maybe even less than that.
Yeah, he had like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
At the very end. But you know what? It's probably, I don't know. It worked out better, in my opinion, that the mic cut out or whatever.
Right.
Not to kind of say his piece when they finally were able to get him hooked up. It's nice to see you, Ginger Girl. Hope you're doing well. So, I see my dog came out swinging today, if you ask me. And I was just wondering why. So I'm thinking, because it kind of sounded a little cryptic, and I didn't quite understand it. And of course, it's hard for me to ask. If they're going to let me know, they'll let me know, right? So it's hard to ask. It's hard to ask.
Betty, until you're riding that dick, or, giving Seth some oral, stuff, he's not going to tell you anything. You got to ask him the question while you're performing on him. Didn't you learn it from that scene in Carrie? With John Travolta, where he's in the car? And he's like, oh, like that. And she's like, I hate Carrie White. I hate Carrie White. And that's when he's like, oh, like that. You can get whatever you want, whatever you ask for. If you do it that way, I saw it in Carrie. Go watch the movie Carrie. Because that's how John Travolta was able to get the thing and get the pig's blood, put it in the bucket, and pour it on Carrie. Yeah. Behind Chili's for BH Buddy. The thing is if that is true, and at this point, I don't know how much shit people can really believe about Bullhorn Betty now, because actually I just paused it and she's not looking at the camera. And we all know, because I've kind of been telling you guys, she's not looking at the camera. I mean, she's kind of lying.
Oh, I said that shit too. Didn't I tell you guys that a long fucking time ago? If she's not looking at the camera, her ass is lying like a motherfucker.
Right.
She'll look up in the left corner, the right corner. She'll look anywhere but the motherfucking camera.
Right.
Right? John Travolta was in Carrie. That's how she got him to get the pig's blood. She was giving him wah. Well, I'm just saying. Well, what makes her think that she's entitled to any sort of confidential information. Now, remember, why would Seth, if, you know, still a suspect, why is he going to just randomly talk to this woman who's got a bad reputation?
Right. That's exactly. I agree full 100% with her right now. OG Blame Erica, thank you for becoming a new member. Rowena, is he a lime related? Oh, is he a lime related to a lemon, bruh? I'd say he's a bitch related to a boy.
Reputation on YouTube, bad reputation on TikTok, bad reputation in the press, bad reputation wherever she goes. And now she's pissing off everyone in that county. Does he live in that county? Or does he live somewhere else? I mean, I'm surprised that he didn't chop her off like right there at the ankle. Yeah, I'm just solid. She never looks on camera? No, because she's lying. Every time she lies, she
Tinkerbell said Molly must have a tapeworm. No, she drinks that Chinese slim tea or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
She talks about it. She talks about it. It's a hell must have frozen over because me and Molly are agreeing on something.
I know, right?
Oh shit.
I never thought I'd see
We're
the day.
agreeing on Betty. We are agreeing on Betty. Oh shit.
looks away.
Ask, you know, some sensitive questions because of certain things that I'm not privy to. But it sounds.
See, you don't know the information. That's your job. Your job is to get close and bring all the juice, right? Your job is to get all the juicy details before Drunkenly Riches, right?
I agree.
Yeah, the remake was good too of Carrie. Carrie was a great movie.
Did you notice though, JLR has not spoke on this case at all from the day that they came on to from the day Nick started talking about Sebastian Rogers' case. JLR hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I have theories about that, but I'm not sure, so I'll keep them to myself.
The guy that made it was the guy that made Scarface.
Like there was some intel from the statement Seth made is that he has to, you know, mull over the intel. I think that's the words he used. So,
intel. You don't say, Bullet Betty. You don't say intel.
It does sound, you know, like things are coming in, that, you know, the phones are ringing. People are informing. It sounds to me like Dog the Bounty Hunter is getting stuff in. Just because we don't know it doesn't mean it's not happening. Because that's.
Or he could be bluffing. Don't rule out that possibility. Ever.
That's one of the main things that I got.
Betty, you've been doing this long enough to know that sometimes they have to bluff. It's still frowned upon, but it's not illegal.
Off of that whole entire interview, it seems like there's something that we don't know. It sounds like Dog's been super busy because when he first came out, we know his commentary was much different than what we kind of saw today. Okay.
I don't know. In my opinion, it sounded like, hey, we don't really have any information. We're, you know, waiting on people to call the tip line to give us some tips and information. And if you're calling just to say, hey, don't worry about it, we need some real tips right now.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
I mean, that's like I said, my opinion. So
yeah,
that's
my
what it
opinion
sounded
too.
like to me. Yeah.
Is it
Go listen for yourself and do your own research.
worth watching?
His commentary seemed
very upbeat. He just knew that this was.
She wants to meet dogs so bad. Doesn't he go to like Crime Con? I don't go to Crime Con. I go to like the 80s and the 90s. That's what I like. I would never go to Crime Con. There's no one that I really want to meet. I mean, I did talk to what's his name, Dolly Vision, about it. He was like, "Oh, I met Vinnie Politan. I met Nancy Grace and what's his face? What was his name for America's Most Wanted? I used to want to meet him, but then when that really shady story came out of him with his daughter, do you guys remember that? Why is Bullhorn Berry wearing these skimpy shirts? Because my air conditioning is on and I'm 10 states away from her and it's hot as fuck. And I'm sure she doesn't have central air in Carrie's house over there. She literally looks like a busted Beth. Aww, Beth. Level one. I didn't know Lauren Ingalls was a YouTuber. I don't know. They say that girls that do that kind of do it for a sex fetish, but
oh hell,
I don't think Betty's really getting laid. So, I mean, if she was, she'd kind of chill out, you know. She'd probably be like, yeah, you know.
It's a custody type of situation. There had to have been something.
What's the story with his daughter? I forgot.
That came to his attention that changed his opinion, in my opinion, right? I don't work with Dog. I haven't personally spoken with Dog. I can tell you that.
What do you mean personally spoken to him?
We know you haven't.
What, like, are you? She's trying to act like she's on a level. Is anybody like getting what I'm getting right now? I haven't spoke to him. Can you imagine if I sat here saying, "Well, I haven't spoke to Nancy Grace about this"? You'd be like, "What?" I met her one time. Doesn't mean she's my friend.
So, I mean, I have personally spoken with Dog in the past, but it was for an interview and it was out in front of Cassie Laundrie's house. I have never spoken to him before that day. I've never spoken to him after that day. But I can tell you, he does get people. And not only that, he's so well known. This is what the beauty of Dog.
Well, people are forgetting about him.
The bounty hunter is. He's so well known. Somebody with legitimate information would want to tell him because of who he is and everything like that. And I truly do believe that. I believe that there are people out there with information. I know I've been getting emails from people that are very hopeful for Sebastian that have been.
Did you see Molly with her little
Yes, I did.
She's like, fuck you.
Oh, I know, buddy. You're getting so much more than Jonathan and everybody else that's looking for this kid. You're second in command. I mean, listen, I'm just gonna admit right now, I get bored very, very easy. I get bored very easy. You're killing me, girl. You're killing me.
And I'll go through them. I need to go back through my emails. Things have been a little crazy with all the court stuff. I'm doing my final proofread today and modifying my paperwork. So by this afternoon, it can be uploaded. And I'm going to be live tomorrow. If I can find my stupid keys, I'm going to leave this house and go spend the day with my best friend because I haven't really got to spend.
Who's your best friend? Delilah? No offense, Violet, but I love you, but you're not my best friend.
Much time with her recently, and with all this stuff, I could use just flower power. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hopeful. So everybody say a big old.
Did she just say she could really use some flower power?
Yeah, girl flower power. Yeah, girl time. That's what she calls flower power. It's girl time.
Yeah, I've heard other things called flower power in my day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hold on now. It's been referred to as some other things as well, but I mean, you do what you do.
Kind of like Terry Lynn calling herself a lot lizard. It's like, do you really know what that means?
Right.
prayer for Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty, say a big old prayer for me that my keys surface. We just need keys to surface. Just surface stinking keys. They're in here. They're in this house somewhere. It's not like I.
You got to say a prayer to St. Anthony. Do you know the St. Anthony prayer?
I don't. And you know what? I even like feel while I was in the office, because you know I keep an eye on my baby girl, very much so. Very, very. Oh, I thought that was poop on her pad. It's her mouse. I just got her a new rug. I have like 3 of the same exact rugs. So I wash them like every 3 days because I don't want anything stinking. And you know, the potty pads are great, but sometimes she gets a little close to the edge.
Then fucking wash the inside of the crotch of your legs, please.
A little, and I can't do all that. So I got 3 pads. I got 3.
I cannot with her, dude. I swear to God. She is too fucking much, man. Hell no.
She just does a straight face, too.
So I wash them like every 3 days because I don't want anything stinking. And you know, the potty pads are great, but sometimes she gets a little close to the edge.
Then fucking wash the inside of the crotch of your legs, please.
I can't do all that. So I got 3 pads. I got 3.
She even said, please.
She just puts it right in the sentence, like it, you know what I'm saying?
I bet Bullhorn Betty's just pissed about that.
Right, Julie, these two are so alike, dude. I swear. Jeez, man.
Rugs here, white rugs, and so I bleached the crap out of them, like on the hottest setting that my washer has, to make sure that they're fresh and sanitized and not stinky. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But I just happened to glance over there and I saw something big, and I can't see because these are my reading glasses so far away. It makes every.
Walked past her once, and she was losing ankle. And he said, "Better, thank you." Never an interview. He didn't even stop or slow down. She sold that little clip to TMZ. Welcome. I remember that. How much do I think she makes per month? I don't know. I never thought about it. I don't know. It's not my business. I don't care. Her finances are hers. Just like my finances are mine. It's no one's business. Awesome.
I didn't watch much more of this, so I don't know what's to come.
The gracious choice of it. So nice to see everybody here. I'm glad you guys are here. There's been a lot of.
She's like a sloppy Joe in human form, right? Is it
a sloppy Joe in human form? She's a fucking petty ass bitch.
Yeah.
Is she? You know how like they're over there calling, I don't know. You know how like Bombshell Reloaded is calling people like a busted can of biscuits and blah, blah, blah. I really think that if you had her in human form, I think that she would be a sloppy Joe, right? On the menu. And then you see Bullhorn Betty's face. Like that. Yes, Lena, thank you. At the prayer to St. Anthony. Something is lost if it cannot be found yet.
Silencing campaign. And I can tell you that.
I'll tell you what, Betty, man, you messed up such a good thing. You really did. If you hadn't pissed all of us off, you could have had Jonathan, you could have had Olivia, you could have had Dolly, you could have had me, you could have had Justin. Supposedly, yeah, Justin. You could, well, not me. Fuck that. I'm gonna put myself out of the equation. Because I don't think that they're doing any protesting. That's the only time I'm really good at it. Oh, and of course, paying for your fucking trip, right? Asshole. Think about it. Imagine the pressure campaign 6 months ago. How that would have played out.
Well, it wouldn't have, because like 6 months ago, you were getting kicked off, Molly. You were losing your channel.
Right.
And a well done, thought out one. Well thought out. And I'm talking about everyone talking about it, not just her way or the highway. I'm talking about Bullhorn Betty not bossing everybody around, not yelling at not yelling at Jonathan, not, crawling up Dolly's ass, not pushing Olivia around, just a real, because there was a time when she was actually good at this. I don't understand why she would do that, and she became so selfish. Who would have known? Like, we could have all been onto something really, really well, like really good. If we would have just kept going and not, not making it. I mean, really, I probably would have never went live and bullshit if I was still on YouTube in that capacity, because, if you could go back to 6 months ago when this poor child went missing, I'm sure everybody would have done something differently. And to be quite honest with you, I think that in future cases, I think that social media is going to mess with a lot of them as well. Because remember, public interest, that's determined by the mainstream media. Who's going to get the attention, who's not going to get the attention. I understand that people get really upset that, if a Latino child or a Black child goes missing, it's really not that important. But if you take not Betty. If Betty went missing, I guess it would probably be like a local thing on like the Bradenton Police Department. Loudmouth Bullhorn Betty goes missing. But if maybe imagine I just disappeared. The dog's here. My car is in the garage. My purse is here. Right? My purse is here. The keys are here. My iPhone is here. A half-eaten salad is here.
That's
and
how
the
they would have
mystery
known
is
something was
solved.
wrong.
It's a half-eaten salad. Walter
Out of
done
a
did
serving
it.
bowl. That's how they would have known something was wrong, because it would have been the half-eaten food is still there. She didn't finish it all.
Checking all the cameras. I mean, imagine if I don't know. The reason she came into this in the first place was by chance, going to the laundries with JLR. Then bam, she was a professional after that. Yeah. When I met them, it was her and JLR. I didn't meet what's her name, Olivia, until that day at the reserve. She never protested at the house. That I saw. I was introduced to her, but I didn't know who she was. I remember it was me yelling outside of Cassie's house that got her to come out on Sunday. I had missed the day. I had missed that one day because I missed my flight. Remember?
None of this shit.
She met them. Wait, she met Olivia at the laundry house? Wow.
None of this
because
shit they did
back
work,
then.
What?
None of this shit they did worked. They
Right.
never got any answers.
Yeah, none.
None. Did they get the Wells to come out and say they were guilty and throw themselves at their feet? No. Not that I'm saying that the Wells are guilty. None of that shit worked.
Yeah, nope.
They didn't get any answers out of the laundries.
Or Brian's family, parents, sister, husband, none of that.
Yeah, that's the laundries. Yeah, they didn't get no answers out of them people.
Sued him for $40 though, she did.
Yeah. I mean, what did they do at Quentin Simon? Nothing. That didn't do anything.
Petty.
Mm-hmm. Because when the cops got enough evidence, that's when they came and that's when they arrested Leilani. Just like they said they were going to.
Well, and you know, they had their evidence and whatnot, but Billy's actually the one who took her to the police station. The rehab released her, and Billy said she's not coming back here.
Right.
Where do you want me to take her? And he said, bring her in.
Yeah. And kudos to her for that.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I mean that would have been a hard call, but I mean, she was so upset about her grandbaby that, you know.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine what she's gone through.
Jonathan Lee Riches was streaming for Jay for Justice. He wasn't doing his own thing at that point. It was all for Jay. And Jay didn't live too far away at all. I mean, I came from Pennsylvania. And Jay was like in the vicinity. So I was like, why the fuck ain't that bitch out here? But she don't do shit like that. And then people started gravitating towards the ones that were going outside of the houses. Remember that. I probably would, if I was a viewer, I probably would be gravitating towards the ones that were going there too. We're not just sitting there and restreaming the other ones. And then judging them for, oh, they shouldn't have done that. They're being too loud. Well, we were well within our rights. If we were doing anything wrong, we would have been arrested. And guess what? Those days are going to be over soon. Did you hear Hillary Clinton wants to take the Democratic Party and silence? They were putting it out, Seth Rogen or whatever. They want to silence the podcasters. If you have a podcast, you are in danger of your freedom of speech. And now I put something up. I don't know. I think it might have been YouTube. Yes, it was something old from a court thing that I found that I wanted to put up real quick. And it said, you have to mark it if it's altered in any way, shape, or form on YouTube. It's only a matter of time before I use I lose my OF account because my pictures are all AI and it's like this random girl. And if you look at the picture, she looks different in every picture, a little bit off. Because it's AI. Adrian, when he makes the pictures, he's like, shit. What? He's like, fuck, she's got 6 fingers again. I'm like, what is this with the 6 finger thing? He goes, it doesn't happen all the time. But apparently when he does the AI photos, sometimes you'll see the girl and she's got like 6 fingers. It's freaky.
Ain't this her OnlyFans she's talking about?
OnlyFans. I wonder if she really does have one.
Oh.
I mean, we've heard about it. So hold on, I got a quick question. Did you guys hear about the judge that the bailiff shot the judge in his chambers today in Kentucky?
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they took him to jail for first-degree murder, and he was arrested without incident. Tell me that shit isn't fucking wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now they're wanting to do, what's it say here? DNA for suspected Kentucky highway shooter is inconclusive. Remember the guy and his wife that found the Kentucky shooter dead, and this just came back as breaking news. Here, I'll play it real fast. His DNA is inconclusive. DNA test for suspected Kentucky highway shooter is inconclusive. That's wild.
Out of Kentucky on that search for the body of a suspected highway shooter that went on for nearly 2 weeks. Turns out the search may not be over. That's because we are just learning new this hour that a DNA test on the body found was inconclusive, according to state police. That means they cannot say it is for sure that suspect. This is after new video showed the dramatic moments that a pair of YouTube sleuths in Kentucky helped find what officials said they thought was the body of the suspect. Watch.
He's deteriorating!
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Ow, sticker virus. Oh, gosh. Look.
Adrian Broaddus is joining us now. And Adrian, this is obviously developing even in the course of the last 60 minutes here.
Hold on, they're saying it's not him. So what? These people aren't going to get the reward because it's not him, or so they're still looking for him, or what?
Must be, yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't get the reward because if it ain't him.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. Because that, I mean, what the hell?
That's crazy.
Believe this was the body found of Joseph Couch, that suspect, and of course randomly shot cars on a highway a couple weeks ago. There was this long manhunt. Now it turns out the DNA test results were inconclusive. What's going on here?
Yeah, a number of reasons or factors could lead to an inconclusive test result. So now we are still waiting to hear from the medical examiner who will do additional testing, including an autopsy. Here's what we do know. Police say despite this inconclusive DNA testing, they still believe the body that was found on Wednesday afternoon in that wooded area not far from the shooting location is believed to be that of Joseph Couch. For those of you who don't remember, about 2 weeks ago on September 7th, he sent a text message to a woman saying in part, I am going to shoot a lot of people. Well, at least try. At least 5 people who were just driving along that highway in Kentucky that Saturday afternoon were seriously injured. At least 12 cars were hit. That prompted this statewide, this federal.
Yeah, that prompted the manhunt. And then they found him.
Search for him. When I say statewide and federal, I mean state and federal resources were used to search for that 32-year-old. And yesterday, a couple who lives about an hour away was live streaming and they stumbled across remains. Take a listen.
We've gotten calls and texts from people saying, thank you so much. Now I can sleep at night. You're our heroes. We can't believe you did that.
People that know us, they commented and they said, if anybody will find it, it'd be Fred and Sheila. We're pretty good investigators.
And you just heard from Fred and Sheila Couch. Fred told me he's a retired police officer. He spent about 40 years working in law enforcement, and his wife, Sheila, used to work in education. And they said they were compelled to help the community, especially all the...
And he's a retired police officer? Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought they were crazy for going out there, but I didn't know he was a retired police officer.
Yeah, man, shit, I didn't know that either. The more you know, huh?
Father expressing condolences for those folks who were injured. And they told investigators Couch lived with PTSD after serving in the military for nearly 4 years. What led him to start shooting at cars driving on the highway is still unclear. And unfortunately, Hallie, that may be something we never know.
Adrian Broaddus, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC.
Anyways, let me go fucking grab this one about that judge, because I couldn't believe that sheriff. I couldn't believe he shot the judge in the judge's chambers. Killed him dead.
Wonder why. That's weird. People are getting crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. He said he was a... Oh, retired police chief. He was 40 years in law enforcement, huh? Wow. Well, good for him. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not going to say that out loud, but... Wow. Well, I can see that happening then, I guess. But better off to just have law enforcement take care of it, because now he's going to be in prison. So, and his daughter's going to be without a dad because he's going to be in prison. I understand that if that does happen, or you think it's happening, that you would get a lot of rage. I know I would, but crazy. Crazy people. Yeah, worth the time, I suppose. But I've always said that too. I would probably kill the person that did something like that to my kids, but
Out of Kentucky,
really and
Sam
truly,
Brock is following the story
you
centered
shouldn't.
on a court.
Sorry, baby. I didn't know that was. I was trying to hit the stop button.
No, that's okay. I just they were saying why the sheriff shot the judge, what they heard, and I was like, well, I've always said I could kill somebody that would do something like that to my daughter too, but then again, if you think about it, now your daughter's without their parent, you know. It's better to just take it through the legal system, try to. Anyways, go ahead.
Courthouse in Kentucky. Sam, a judge fatally shot tonight in the courthouse.
Yeah, Lester, good evening. This is something that is extremely limited in terms of the information that we have right now and very jarring. So let's go through what we know. Kentucky's governor, Andy Beshear, confirming just a little while ago that a district judge in Letcher County, Kentucky, Lester, this is about a 2.5 hours southeast of Lexington, was shot and killed in his chambers. Now, the coroner in this case has confirmed his identity as Kevin Mullins, who was appointed back in 2009. He was a prosecutor for a decade prior to that. The question right now is what exactly transpired? We don't know. We are out to Letcher County for more information. We do know, however, Lester, that a Kentucky state trooper has confirmed that one person is in custody. They will not confirm who that is at this hour.
All right, Sam Brock. Sam, thanks. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
In national news, in Kentucky, police have arrested a local sheriff after a judge was shot and killed inside a courthouse today. Investigators say Letcher County Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins was taken into custody after he surrendered to police. The 43-year-old allegedly shot District Judge Kevin Mullins multiple times following an argument inside the county courthouse. It was not immediately clear what the argument was about. State police say they're investigating the shooting and questioning staff at the courthouse.
Back here in the WRAL Live Center, where we are tracking an investigation tonight in Kentucky. A county sheriff is charged with murdering a county judge in a courthouse this afternoon. This happened in Letcher County, Kentucky, which is near the Virginia border in eastern Kentucky in the community of Whitesburg. I want to show you some video right now from the scene. Letcher County Sheriff Mickey Steins, there on the left, is charged with shooting and killing District County Judge Kevin Mullins. You see there on the right. Apparently they had an argument inside the county courthouse around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and that's when state police say that Sheriff Steins shot Judge Mullins. The sheriff immediately surrendered and now has been charged with first-degree murder tonight.
They had an argument in the courthouse, and he just pulled out his gun and shot him right in his chambers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I mean, if it's because of what Chad said, I can understand, but it's still not okay because, like I said, you ruin your life, you ruin your kids' life, everything. If that's true, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see if that's true.
What to see if what's true?
What the chat said, the reason why he did it.
What was the reason? What are they saying the reason is?
Diddling daughter.
What? Whoa! What? Oh, whoa! Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's what the chat is saying. That's why I was like, I don't really want to say that out loud.
No, wait. I was looking through the chat, but god dang. Gosh dang. What the hell? That's not what
Anyways.
I expected.
I'm sitting there. I'm trying to hurry up and type in the back chat because I didn't want to say it. And you're like, "Hey, what is it? What is it?" I'm like, "Fine."
Yeah, I'm sitting here fucking pulling grapes off, like putting them in little containers. Oh, what is it? What is it?
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
asshole. Look, so I'm not gonna say it. Gosh, dang, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'll probably come out. I mean, I know there's a big press conference. Like there was, like, they were answering questions about certain things, but I don't think that was one of them. I mean, I didn't hear anything like that on there, anyways.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about it till you told me, so I'm just saying that's what chat said. So it's all alleged. I don't know.
Right, right.
But if that is the case, I mean, I could see why he would do it. But like I said, you ruin your life and your daughter's life when you should have tried to just go through the legal system. And then if the legal system didn't do it, then I could see you doing it. But, you know, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but it's hard. Your word against a judge's word, if that's the
Right.
case, that would
Right.
be hard, you know? I mean, because you got a reputable, you know, judge that has, you know what I mean? It's
right.
I don't know. So that's odd. I guess we'll have to wait and find out what comes out in the, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's horrible.
Investigators are not saying anything about a potential motive.
Oh, see, like right there.
A district judge.
They're not saying anything about a potential motive. I bet they're not.
I bet.
Whoa.
Judge in Kentucky is dead tonight. A sheriff is charged with killing him inside of the judge's chambers. Happened in the town of Whitesburg, that's about 50 miles southeast of Lexington, earlier today. Authorities say that 54-year-old Kevin Mullins was shot multiple times following an argument with Sheriff Sean Steins. Steins was taken into custody and charged with murder. There's no word tonight on what the two men were arguing about.
All right, we have some breaking new developments here today after a district judge was shot and killed inside of a courthouse.
Such a strange story. Turns out he was allegedly shot by the sheriff. Fox 31's Talia Cunningham at the breaking news desk with what we've just learned. Talia.
Yeah, Jeremy, Erica, good evening. Well, this happened this afternoon in Letcher County. This is in Kentucky. That's in the southeast part of the state. That's a small community with about 21,000 people. Now, we're told the judge was killed inside of his own chambers at the courthouse today. And as you guys mentioned, the county sheriff was cuffed and then booked, now facing first-degree murder. The judge was 54-year-old Kevin Mullins, a local district judge. You see him on the left side of your screen in this picture, obtained by Fox News. And then on the right is County Sheriff Sean Steins, who is 43 years old. So take a look here. This was a scene at the courthouse just this afternoon. Authorities say the judge was shot multiple times, and then the sheriff was taken into custody without any incident. Kentucky State Police say there was some sort of argument inside of that courthouse between the two, but an exact motive is still unknown as of tonight. And just this afternoon, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear sent this on X, formerly known as Twitter, on social media, saying, quote, "Sadly, I have been informed that a district judge in Letcher County was shot and killed in his chambers this afternoon. There is far too much violence in this world, and I pray there is a path to a better tomorrow." At the breaking news desk tonight, Talia Cunningham, Fox 31.
Now to a developing story in the state of.
Well, the way that was worded, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it didn't say, well, we lost a respected judge that we really cared about.
No.
It said there's way too much violence in this world today.
Well, where did everybody in chat hear that? Is what I want to know.
Huh?
Where did everybody in chat hear that that was the reason?
Right. Was there some other news article we're missing or what?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't say that. All they said was what they thought was the reason. Does anybody know where we can find out the reason?
It's all over X. They're saying.
Oh. Huh.
Queen Bee, they're saying play WJHL for an interview with the suspect.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's go on ahead and go find it then, baby. Here we go.
If we don't know something, we just ask chat. They know. Somebody knows.
Right. WJHL, is that right?
Yeah, WJHL.
Let's see. Is it a live? It's a video. Let's see. Well, there's quite a few here. Okay. Which one then here? Which video, Texas Blue Bonnet? Southern-ish, thank you for becoming a new member. Oh, not an interview with a suspect. The state trooper answers questions. Yeah, the state trooper. I knew that. I knew he was answering questions. Here, we'll play his shit. We'll play him answering questions because it's right here.
So far.
It's like 5 or 6 minutes long or something. We'll play his.
About the investigation.
This investigation today, Kentucky State Police Post 13 has received a call shortly before 3 p.m. In reference to shots being fired inside the Letcher County Courthouse. Multiple law enforcement agencies from around the area, along with emergency services, responded to the area and located District Judge Kevin Mullins with several gunshot wounds. Life-saving measures were taken, however, were unsuccessful. He was pronounced deceased on scene by Letcher County Coroner's Office. At that time, preliminary investigation indicated that Letcher County Sheriff Mickey Sean Steins fired at District Judge Kevin Mullins following an argument inside the courthouse.
Now, was there any motive, or was this just, did he go there to do that, or what do you?
At this time, that's questions that we're still trying to get answers to. What led up to the actual shooting itself and the moments prior to.
Sir, did the shooting take place inside the judge's chambers?
That's correct.
Was anyone else present?
There was other people present inside the building as well.
But not inside the chambers?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is there video, a camera that's inside that chamber?
As far as I'm aware, I think there is video from within the facility.
Are you able to tell us where those gunshots were at?
As far as locations, I do not. That's information that I don't know. And again, that's stuff that will be uncovered and identified later on.
How many shots?
At this time, we don't know.
Did you speak to any of the witnesses you mentioned?
Me personally, I did not. Every witness that was inside the building will be interviewed as standard protocol throughout the investigation.
The sheriff turned himself in?
That's correct. He was arrested on scene without incident shortly after officials arrived.
Do we know if he's personal?
At this time, I am unable to answer.
Do we know if he's cooperated yet?
As far as I know, yes.
Do we know what charges are pending?
Sheriff Steins was placed under arrest and transported to a correctional facility. He was charged with 1 count of murder in the first degree.
Now, will the sheriff's office have any, will they be helping out with this investigation?
The Kentucky State Police will take the lead on this. Post 13 detectives will be carrying the investigation.
I know schools were placed on lockdown in the area and students were held back. Is there any advice or what is going to go on tomorrow with schools or businesses that might be interested in closing, staying open?
So this was an isolated incident. We did place the school on temporary lockdown because we didn't know exactly what we were dealing with. Once we were here and was able to clear the scene and deemed that there was no further threat to public, we went ahead and released that lockdown and they went on about their day.
There are a lot of rumors going on social media right now, and it seems tensions might be high within this community. Is there anything that you can say to people right now?
We could use everybody's prayers, send prayers for the family that they get through this difficult time.
And from, Laurel to Russell to now Letcher County, what is these past couple of weeks been like for the state police?
Very busy. It's been very busy, but that's what we're here to do. We're going to carry out and do our jobs in the way we need to.
Do you know how much longer you guys might be out here?
We should be able to clear the scene within the next 30 minutes.
Any idea what's next for the sheriff? I mean, what does this community do without the sheriff?
That will be handled by somebody else in the days coming. But as of right now, we'll continue to carry out our investigation.
From my understanding, this is the first time something like this has happened in this area. Can you confirm that?
As far as I'm aware, I don't know of anything of this magnitude.
And then of talking just with people in this area, can you provide us, what are they saying to you? Are they angry? Are they sad?
As of right now, I've not had a chance to speak to very many people. It's been a very hectic and busy day. But this community is small in nature, and we're all shook.
What are the next steps? I'm guessing since it's for autopsy report.
That's correct. There'll be an autopsy conducted in the days coming, and just follow up on all the leads and make sure we conduct a thorough investigation.
Was it the sheriff's service pistol?
That I do not know.
Do you anticipate that those people who were present will be helpful with the investigation?
I foresee so.
And do you know when the deputy was listed as a deputy here?
I'm sorry?
The sheriff, do you know when he was appointed to sheriff?
He has, I think, spent 2 terms, so going on around 8 years.
Make sure it wasn't anyone else injured in this event?
There was no other injuries reported.
And where was he transported to?
To a correctional facility.
No specific location?
At this time, we're not going to release that information.
When something like this happens, the community obviously responds. Would you have any words of encouragement to them in the days to come?
We got to stick together and get through it one day at a time.
You mentioned an argument leading up to that. Do you have any information on details on what?
The details I do not have at this time. We know that it was an argument between the two that led up, but what exactly transpired prior to the shots being fired, still things that we're trying to get answers to.
How long had Judge Mullins been in his position?
That I'm not sure. I don't have that readily available.
And is the body still inside?
No, it has been removed at this time.
Who appoints the sheriff? Like, who appoints? Who's going to become?
So as far as the process that's going to take place in the days, I'd let somebody else comment on that, and they would probably be better suited to answer that question for you.
Anything else, Trooper, that we didn't ask?
This time, no.
Do you know when the sheriff will have a court appearance?
I do not. That will probably not be scheduled until a later date.
And do you know if the body will be sent to Frankfurt?
To the medical examiner's office. That's correct.
Is the courthouse going to be shut down for any amount of time?
I have not been briefed on that. That is something that those officials will have to work through and decide what's best for not only the community, but the officials that work inside that building as well.
What can you tell us about the scene? Is it very gruesome? What is it?
As of right now, we don't have any of that information to share.
Thank you, Trooper. Thank
you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that didn't tell us. He was cute, though. I think he thought he was cute because of his voice. Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah. A shame. Somebody's life is ruined now. Well, 2 people's lives are ruined. And their families. There was comments under that video where people said the daughter of the sheriff. So it was comments under that video. Well, that don't necessarily mean it's right. You'd think, well, they're not going to say anything right away, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a small town, so you know how rumors fly, correct. So we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see if anything's put out. I imagine had to be pretty bad if they, if he just pulled his gun out. I would think something bad happened, Excuse me. Imagine him whispering sweet nothings with that voice. Yeah, he's got a nice deep voice. Yeah, the guy who played Bubba, yeah. The wife and the daughter. Well, we don't know that yet, so we're gonna have to wait and see. No, I didn't. Sucks. Nope, that's not me. I probably sound like every other Minnesotan out there. I'm sure Queen heard the voice. Good night, Michelle. Yeah, I was trying to look while we were watching that to see if um I could find out why, but I had never saw any reputable news articles that said it. I saw TikTokers were talking about it, but I didn't hear what they were saying either because sometimes on TikTok you can't take that for news either. Well, I'm glad you're here too, Southernish. She said, I'm so glad I found this little hidden beehive. I'm a nurse and always working. Well, I'm glad to see you. Glad you joined us. Sheriff can claim heat of the moment. Yeah. He may not get first degree because if it's not premeditated, I would imagine you can't get first degree. I might be wrong on that though. I'm not a legal expert. I want to see Minnesota. Come to the during the summer. It's beautiful in summer. Having a good Friday? Well, it just turned Friday. So it's good so far. I have to go to the doctor later, so we'll see after that. It's just a checkup, so I'm sure it's fine. I live in a small town and people know the real dirt, not what in the local paper, right? What are you talking about? Let me see. I don't see where you're talking about, Mitten Mama. Sorry. Yes, I got a crock yesterday. I put it on my community post. It was it was the same one Granny got. My McDonald's didn't have any other ones at the time, so I guess I'll have to wait to see if I can get another one.
Gosh dang it! Hold on.
Let's see here. Yeah, northern Minnesota is beautiful in the fall and summer.
Anyways, what did you guys think? What do you guys think about that one?
We haven't figured. They didn't say what the reasoning was. So.
Oh no shit! He never said anything about why it happened or the motive or nothing. Nothing ever came out. Well, I guess we'll find out when they let everybody know. You know. I wonder where they got that from, though. Probably Twitter, maybe. But all kinds of shit's said on Twitter, so I don't know. Quit. Voodoo, baby. You guys getting all worked up over a dang dog. Come on now. Go in there and get in bed. Go in there and get in bed. It's late. You guys need to be in bed anyways. I'm talking to my dogs, just so you guys know. They're supposed to be in bed, but since I'm peeling like grapes, they think they need to be right here. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't even like fucking grapes, but they gotta be right here.
You're not supposed to feed your dog grapes anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, well, come on. I wouldn't. No, well, come on. You know that.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm doing something. They think they need to be right here. You know. My little helpers. Yeah, that Madeline Sotos shit is pretty bad. That case is pretty bad. Have you guys been paying attention to that? Anybody been watching it? I know Grizzly covered it. Grizzly True Crime. It's pretty dang gnarly with the mom. They're saying that the mom knew. Allegedly, she knew what was going on. Like the interviews, I guess, are pretty damn bad. You been watching it, Cheesy?
I haven't been watching it. I've been actually I don't know why I haven't been watching it, but
yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. The trial for Leilani is going to be starting. The trial for the Delphi murders will be starting. Which that one was wild. The whole time it was a pharmacy tech. Somebody that worked right under your nose the entire time. So, you know, he was probably filling the mother's Xanax so she could sleep at night. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They said that on Reddit, that there was the mom would go, the doctor, I guess, allegedly would prescribe, because I don't know what's on Reddit. I don't know if it's true or not, but the doctor was prescribing her Xanax so she could sleep. One of the moms, I don't know if it's Abby's or whatever, Libby's mom, one of the moms, and that he was working at the pharmacy or whatever there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a picture of him, I guess, at like a family going like to dinner with family, and there's a picture of the guys, like the guys like his face or whatever, like the sketch. and he's sitting right in front of it. The picture's taken with him like right in front of the sketch.
Really?
Yeah, you've never heard of this?
No.
Oh my gosh. Let me go grab it real quick and show you. Yeah, like you know how weird it is? Like Michael Vaughn, when we were going through like some of the Wandra's pictures, she had Michael Vaughn's flyer on her refrigerator and was taking pictures in front of it. Didn't you know that?
Really? No, I never heard of that.
Oh, my Lantis. Oh, my Lanta.
I'm sorry.
Fill you in. Cheesy, where the fuck you been, girl? Here, we gotta have a gossip session. Let me go put these grapes in here. I just got
Excuse me. Well, I don't know who that is on Twitter. Nick Sorter or something. Somebody sent me a thing saying Nick Sorter put out breaking news that it was about the daughter. But I don't know who's Nick Sorter. I guess I'm being dumb tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I do have headlights for my Crocs. One of them burnt out though, so I gotta get more. I also have snow plows. Do I have headlights for my Crocs? Of course I do. Oops. Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Sorry about that. You thought what was the joke? The headlights on my Crocs? No. Like I said, one burnt out, so I gotta get new ones. They actually work pretty good too. They were pretty bright.
All right. Now, what was I talking to you about? What was we talking about here? What was I going to show you?
You were talking about the picture.
Okay.
That
the
was
Delphi
on
guy, right? The Delphi
Yeah.
guy? Okay, hold on.
School me. I never paid much attention to the Delphi case, though.
There was a guy that came up here on our panel, and every time we talk about it, he comes up here, actually. Delphi bar owner recalls murder suspect Richard Allen sitting in front of it. Let's see here. Here's the picture. Okay. Let's go check this out here. Look at this bullshit. Tell me this motherfucker. God, it makes me sick to my stomach to even think about shit like this even happening. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. Right there. Look. See the poster behind him? They're sitting there at dinner. And it says Delphi murder suspect Richard Allen sat near police sketch at the it says the bar owner. See, the sketch is right behind him. Look
Oh,
at
that
that.
was a sketch of him.
Yes, he's the suspect. He's
Oh
the
my
one that
God.
had the hat on. He's the alleged suspect that killed Abby and Libby.
What a creeper.
He's the one that they had you know how the girls took a 6-second video of him on their Snapchat?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying it was him.
Wow. And he said, and he took a picture right by. Oh God.
And no, so they were at the bar or whatever, and someone took the picture while they were there. And there's a sketch of him right here behind him, right here. See the sketch right there?
Yeah, I see it. Wow.
Yeah, that's the sketch of him. Yeah, down the hill. He tells him go down the hill.
Wow.
And it's like right in front of here's another one. Let's see here. Here's another one where it's got Abby, Libby, and then his picture in the.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's sitting with his daughter. Matter of fact, with his daughter or his wife, one or the other. But here it is, right here. Now look, they're sitting at the dinner table, like at the bar or whatever. It's like a bar restaurant, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
That's got like the little lights and shit right here. But there's see the sketch right there by the door, like by the billboard thing or whatever.
Wow.
And he's sitting there somebody took a picture of him with that sketch right behind him.
Wow. And he probably got giddy about that, I suppose. If he noticed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It probably made his day. That's sicko.
Yeah, here's the sketch right here next to him. See it?
Yeah, I see.
Like the side-by-side one.
Wow.
And he tried to grow this out so he would look different, you know?
Yeah.
Here's the sketch that they had out for the longest time. Because he had a weird ass cap on like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's his picture.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's this down the hill video where they do this is down the hill or whatever.
And somebody just noticed that recently?
No, this has been out.
Oh.
Here, let's open this. They're saying this is him right here walking. This is the video that she actually took. One of the girls took it with her phone on her Snapchat. She actually took this video with her phone on her Snapchat while he was telling her, go down the hill. Watch. They've slowed it down. They've sped it up. All that. But yeah, that's allegedly him. But it sure kind of looks like him in the face there, like from what you can really tell.
Right. Wow. And it took them that many years to find him, huh?
Yeah, like 5 or 6 years. And they kept saying, we know you're right underneath of our nose. We know you are. And one day we're going to get you and we're going to find you. The sheriff gave him a personal message, and said, I will not stop until I find you. I will hunt you down every day until I find you. I'm not going to stop.
Wow. Well, I'm glad they finally found him.
Yeah, from that, I mean, I guess he's been in jail. Like he looks like a whole different person, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really followed the case too much, like too closely. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've never really watched about the Delphi case that much myself.
Yeah, it's kind of a fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up. There's a lot of people are fucked up in this world. They do some really nasty fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just really awful. What do you guys think about this? Have you guys heard about this yet? Open casket displayed at Michigan Public Park prompts police investigation.
What?
Yeah. Open casket displayed at Michigan Public Park prompts the police
County, where a
investigation.
photo that went viral prompted a police investigation in Warren.
The photo shows a body in an open casket on display at a public park. Gino Vici is on your block at Butcher Park on Martin Road with more on why the open casket was there.
On Tuesday, there was an open casket on full display here at Butcher Park in Warren. I spoke to a woman who lives nearby who says when she heard about what was happening, she immediately came to the park to see if it was true. To her surprise, it was. Now that image has since gone viral and prompted a police investigation.
Like everybody else, I would say I was curious.
This Warren resident who did not want to be identified says she was curious as to what was happening in this photo being shared on social media.
So I decided to come on up and check it out for my.
And it's called Butcher Park.
Oh my God.
Butcher Park.
And there was a body in there?
Yeah, that's what this says. Yes, girl.
Wow.
I'd be freaking out. No, hell
Holy
no. What is
crap.
going on? Something's wrong.
Myself and see if it truly was an open casket with a real deceased person in the casket.
And it certainly was. You can also see a man sitting on the bench next to the open casket, so she approached him to ask him what was happening.
He quickly identified himself as a funeral director from New York and that he was transporting this deceased woman to Michigan to be buried, and the cemetery that she was being buried at would not allow an open casket graveside. So this gentleman decided to stop at Butcher Park here in Warren to allow her remaining family that lived nearby to come and pay their final respects and see her for one last time so that they could have their closure.
And this is exactly what Warren police have confirmed. Detective Carla Rexford says what happened was not illegal, but certainly unusual.
Wow. You know what though? That is pretty fucking that's pretty fucking cool of the funeral director to do that, because a lot of people would say, no, I'm not gonna stop. That's too much work to getting her in, getting her out. You know what I mean? Doing an open casket, like that's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? Like you could have 100 excuses as to why you didn't want to do it.
Right. Yeah.
And he didn't come up with one. He just said, you know what? It's not illegal, so let's go do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's not illegal. Yeah, that was nice.
I mean, I think that's pretty fucking nice that he let the family close by pay their respects. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because not always do people have the money to travel. And, you know, like they said, she was going to a burial anyways, but the funeral home wouldn't do it. So I guess, you know, it would be the same as I don't know, because the funeral body would be at the funeral home. So I'm surprised it's not illegal to have an open, like to be charging him with like tampering with the corpse or whatever, but he's a funeral director, so he can't be arrested for that, right?
Right, I wouldn't think so. He's got I imagine he's got, what do you call it? Custody of the remains until she's buried, I would imagine. I don't know. If they signed paperwork, you know, to take the body, so I suppose they have custody of it.
Right.
I don't know if that's what that's called, custody, but
I did too, Southern-ish. I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on right here. Like, I had no idea what this was about.
Been with Warren for 10 years, and we have never had a situation in my experience like this.
Detective Rexford says immediately Warren PD received a flood of calls from the community, questioning why an open casket was posted up in the middle of a park. Investigators first made sure the death was reported. And again, the story checked out. Everything was done legally, but Detective Rexford says next time, it wouldn't hurt to give the city a heads up.
This is a little bit of a weird situation, like we said, but all that we ask of the public is that you notify City Hall and the police department if there's any sort of non-traditional ceremonies that anyone is going.
Well, and you know, that would have been fine and well, but didn't he say he showed up and the funeral home wouldn't let him do an open casket? So the family, you know, at that point, they would have to say, okay, well, here it's closed and you have to do it that route, or not at all. I don't know. Seems kind of odd though, huh?
All kind of last minute. They had to do what they could do, I guess. But it was nice of him to give her last wishes and give the family that moment, you know.
Right. It was nice of him to give the family that moment for sure.
I always told my kids I wanted them to have a barbecue and stuff. For me, you know, do the religious thing, and then, you know, I want to be cremated, so have it in the park, you know, and a barbecue or whatever, you know. Do it how I live my life, you know, and yeah. But I would be cremated, so I'd be in an urn, not a whole
Right.
open casket.
Well, I think an urn would be a lot different at the park than an open
Right.
casket.
That's what I mean. That's what I
You
mean.
know,
It's
I
not
mean,
that big of a deal with an urn, you know.
it's a lot different with that. Anyhow, baby, it's 1:30. I gotta get my tail feather off here and get in bed.
Yeah, I got to go to the doctor in the morning, so check up.
We got dentist appointments, so I'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, see ya. Thank you for having me.
Good night, baby. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you guys for joining the conversation and, you know, having a vibe tribe, hive vibe tribe. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Good night, y'all. Stay safe in these YouTube streets, man.